Boy, have I got news for you.
But I'm going to show you here a document now on the screen.
That's right, because I get all the documents.
So
I got correspondence everywhere.
We like John Bravo, by the way, when this gets clipped, because the last one one of the shorts we did and was Merch doing the Bravo voice. We were like, we're hitting on Bravo, but no, we like the guy.
This asshole can't even go to the bathroom without me hiding. I'm watching your every move, cocksucker.
I have pigeons trained in espionage.
What this is? This is this trying to change his name to Ben.
By the way, this is about that King Azouley guy.
Aston. And the reason why he wanted to change it was because he knew.
More like Ben Asshead. Am I right?
He got in trouble for beating a woman. What, did he fight Wes Watson?
What's the matter, pal? You can't abuse women mentally like a grown-up like the rest of us?
Oh, he rules. He fucking rules. Let's go.
Remember that asshole who accomplished that tremendous feat, which required tremendous skill, beating off 30 men at the same time with a single hand, just like a superhero? Because remember, he was special. Even the cream of some young guy told him this.
Eventually, the owner fell in love with me, and he said,
Remember this? They taught him Kung Fu?
I still don't know a single man that can come even close to accomplishing something like that. So I gotta give the guy credit, that piece of shit. Ben Azouley. That's all I'm gonna give him credit for.
If I found a woman that's a virgin, I'm gonna marry her before even sleeping with her.
What?
That's ridiculous. What if she's bad at sex?
Mm-hmm.
And one other thing.
By the way, if she's a virgin, I hate to break it to you, she's bad at sex.
Mm-hmm.
What he did to that poor girl, ruining her life at 15 years old.
Yeah, did you hear this?
What?
Yes, listen.
What he did to that poor girl, ruining her life at 15 years old. But I was thinking, there was no way this is the only incident he had in his life. There had to be more. And I uncovered more shit about this asshole. And he took even more steps to try to hide this from everyone. And now, I'm gonna go over it all with you.
Now it looks like I pissed off a lot of people, guys. A lot of people. So many because I became so influential so quick.
So
I'm
quickly.
literally one of the most talked about influencers in the world today.
Yeah, you're being talked about, you asshole, for being a PDF file. Is that...
You said we needed more, straight guys.
What you want to be known for, you piece of
I
shit?
want to announce I'm going to be teaming up with this guy, Alex Rosen.
Oh, no. Who, by the way, I heard is in jail to July 4th because of a speeding ticket.
Yeah. Free my homie.
To the point that they're putting out a lot of false information about me.
You're gonna pretend that what happened and what you and your buddies and your brother did to that 15-year-old girl didn't happen? Remember, you admitted it in court, you asshole.
Yes.
You forgot?
But you see, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm gonna say this. It's gonna come out of my mouth. It looks like the Matrix is...
I just got to say, John Bravo rules because he does, and I mean this with respect, but just looking at him, right, by all appearances, he just kind of looks like a dumb musclehead guy.
Yeah.
But it's like he's doing John Stossel levels
No,
of
I know. He's
investigative
finding out.
reporting.
He changed his name in 2004.
And I've got the copy of the lawsuit as well as the restraining orders.
And you're like,
original unredacted. And you're like, where's he getting this shit?
I want to see him do John Stossel style interviews.
Mm-hmm. That would be
where
great.
he interviews somebody and asks them silly questions that he knows the answer to.
Asshole. First question. He just keeps calling them insults.
You charmuta?
Like they don't want me around because I'm helping men, teaching them to become men. To take
Man,
care of
I'm telling you, what Andrew and Tristan Tate have done have unleashed a fucking 20 years worth of these assholes on us now.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I gotta tell you, I'll come in, I'll send you a voice message, but I don't check my messages anymore. So, a bunch of death threats. Now, on top of that, everybody wants to fight me because of all these false accusations on social media.
But that should be fine. You get like fight 30 dudes, remember?
They're like, oh, my dad could kick your ass.
Don't
Oh,
check your messages, huh? What if they're from sexy teenagers? You stupid asshole.
my friend's a fighter, he could kick your ass. Oh, my teacher said he could kick your ass. I'm like, listen, I'm not fighting anybody.
Oh, he's showing, look, he's brandishing.
You're a name. I created this fame. I'm not gonna give you fame just because you want to fight me. It doesn't make any sense for me. So guys, bring me a real name. Bring me Andrew Tate, bring me Conor McGregor, bring me Mayweather, bring me Jake Paul.
So after the last video, many of you guys...
Okay, we'll give you Sean Strickland. How about that?
How funny.
He doesn't have, he's not going to have a job, so...
Yeah.
He'll do it.
Stated, you know, there's no way a person with this past what he did to that girl was the only thing he did in his life. And I looked into the situation and, you know, people, you know, when I put out these videos, many times people like you reach out to me. And people from his past, men, women with stories came and shared information about this asshole with me. And then also I looked into his criminal background. He had warrants, domestic violence issues, restraining orders. And
yeah,
to
all these
top
guys
it
have
all,
like the same.
It's all the
it's
same
always
shit,
the same
dude.
shit all the time.
he went to great lengths to hide it all from the internet.
Well, I mean, to be fair, too, I mean, if I was beating women and, like, fucking kids, too, I'd probably want to be like, hey, can we keep that stuff on the...
Thanks.
Just a little bit. Can we put the kibosh on the whole kid fucking woman beating thing? As I don't think people are going to like me very much.
Ixnay on the kid fucking A.
Ixnay on the aisle che molestation A.
Fine things, right? But I'm going to show you here.
Weird that Pig Latin doesn't work for child
No, it
molestation.
doesn't even-
I can
yeah.
tell exactly what you were saying.
Well, because back then in the days of Latin language, you know, it's normal to just have sex with kids.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you here a document now on the
There's,
screen.
yeah, there is no Greek word, ancient Greek word for child molestation either. Just sex. It's just a word for sex.
Document now on the screen.
Really gross and really true.
No, actually, the Greek word for that is Wednesday.
But I'm going to show you here a document now on the screen. And you know what this is? This is this asshole trying to change his name to Ben Aston. And the reason why he wanted to change
More
it was
like Ben Assfuck.
because he knew he was going online. He didn't want people looking up his information, right? So he did his best to hide it. So he filed a name change with the court. But when he went to file it, the court said, fuck you. We're not allowing you to change your name because you have a warrant out for your arrest, you asshole. And we're not going to allow you to change your name. But the best part, you know how he goes around saying he's this big millionaire? Well, what kind of millionaire has to go to the court and beg for a fucking refund? So why he had a warrant out for his arrest during that time, I'm working on getting the information. But he also had a restraining order on him that I can see in the system from his ex-wife. And somebody even reached out.
Bro, you're right. This guy goes... This is like CoffeeZilla levels of just fucking...
He's just CoffeeZilla with muscles.
Yeah. Proteinzilla.
Imagine a CoffeeZilla. However, this CoffeeZilla, if he smacks you in your bitch mouth, you won't do anything.
You're right.
At least I've met CoffeeZilla. If he was going after you, you might try to go corner him in a costume somewhere. This guy, I don't
suspenders?
know.
Greg Doucette had something to say about this.
Oh, that is Greg just said. Here we go. It's going to just be... Here we go.
Same information.
I'm not going to say the exact names of this, but I'm going to read some of this. And so if you need a good laugh, my blank worked for this guy before me, and he's absolutely out of his mind. He excommunicated me after blah, blah, blah. Dude, he's the funniest person on the internet, and knowing him personally makes it even funnier. He's not putting on a show. He actually believes his bullshit. He's actually got a kid in the Midwest that's like 7, and the mom won full custody of and has a restraining order against him. You can't make this stuff up.
Now, there was another woman who had a relationship with Ben who's reached out to me, and she doesn't want her identity known, so I have to be careful in what stories I can share, but I can share that she told me all this shit about Kung Fu Master, underground cage fighter for the mob, all these horseshit stories is all complete bullshit. And she also told me about the abuse she suffered.
This might be the quickest manosphere down, like the quickest one that we've ever had.
Yeah, this guy just popped up and immediately got popped
And then
down.
he immediately got slapped down. Nobody believed him. They immediately went after him. Here, a little more.
Knows
Here
when
he
he
is.
was-
Here's on. Let's see how cool he was when he was younger.
Sharing his stories with Ben, because he's the one who punched Ben in the fucking nose when he was 13, and that bitch went crying. He didn't go and take an Uzi and try to scare him. No, he was like a
The
bitch
hair, dude.
and just went crying about it.
I went to middle school and high school with this clown. All right.
This guy looks like he's an actual fucking.
This guy
problem.
looks like he will punch you in the face and you will cry.
Yeah.
From what
He
I
looks
remember,
like fucking what's his name? Bronson, the criminal.
Yeah,
Yeah. The one from England.
The one Tom Hardy played.
school with this clown.
He's also
all
got
right?
like some cholo look to him also too. I guess it's almost like a vibe of like, I went to high school with this fool.
Well, his shirt is buttoned all the way to the top.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, from what I remember,
And it is a bandana pattern.
Okay, this is a fucking certified cholo here.
Ben was a nobody. He didn't really have friends. Nobody liked him. He was annoying, and he was leaned up against the fence by the vending machine.
Oh my God, you know what he looks like when he shaves? Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, he does have Schaub-esque vibe.
And he was beatboxing and rapping.
Oh God, he beatboxes?
At the time, I guess he wanted to be a rapper or something. He had his hood on, beatboxing. I'm with my group of friends. We had some girls around us. And I was by no means a tough guy. I was a skinny skater kid. And
really?
And someone from my friend group shouted, "Shut up!" We were tired of hearing him. I mean, we didn't want to hear his garbage raps. It was
Hey,
horrible.
Royce.
Yeah.
Royce, I found one of his garbage.
No, you
raps
didn't.
2
You're
years
lying.
ago.
You're lying.
Let's go. Let's
You're
go.
lying. You're lying.
Enjoy.
Do we really have that?
It's called muscling.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, instead of hustling, it's gonna be muscling.
Every day I'm muscling. Every day I'm muscling. Every day right? Is that what it is?
Every day I'm muscling.
Ah, yeah! Let's fucking go!
Shout out Rick Ross.
What's wrong?
This is sad.
Nothing's wrong. Everything's
I'm
right.
sad.
I love this. This is amazing.
Every day I'm muscling. Every day I'm muscling. Every day I'm muscling. Every day I'm muscling. Every day I'm
That Lamborghini SUV sucks, by the way.
It sucks.
It's one of the worst cars.
muscling. Every day, every day I'm muscling.
And the thing is, right, there's actually like there are sportier like SUV, like luxury SUVs that are fun. And then there's Lamborghinis that are fun. Yeah. So it's like you could rent, like if you're
Pick
especially
one or
going-
the other. Get a Range Rover. Get a G-Wagon.
Yeah, G-Wagon would be. I think I would
Yeah,
go G-Wagon
G-Wagon.
at the top.
Yeah.
Top of it.
G-Wagon.
If I was going to drive around,
G-Wagons are really pretty inside.
because
by the
that's
way.
like an SUV, and like one guy drives around, and then you sit in the back, and you're like, it's like a luxury version of the Dodge Caravan
Yeah.
back in the day when you were a kid. You got everything back there. It's like being in a fucking spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Audi SUVs are the way to go. For me.
I love.
Yeah.
I rented one. Where
I
did we
like
go that I
Audi
rented one?
anything.
Where's the one that I rented? one?
Texas, somewhere in Texas.
It was so nice.
I think it was San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah.
Muscle real hard. Muscle real hard. Muscle real hard.
I can't wait to hear the bars.
By the way, I like that you keep repeating the close-up of the same Lamborghini.
Yeah.
He's reusing shots over and over again.
But they had to run it by the hour, dude. Give him a break.
I was gonna say I like that it's up close. Some of these shots are close, so close that you can't see the dealership that it's still in.
Let's go.
Who the fuck you think you flexing at? I'm the final boss.
Ew. Wow. By the way, is everybody saying they're the final boss now?
Yeah,
Is this
everyone's
a
the
thing?
final boss. Everyone's the final boss.
Place on each side, I'm the last guy that you wanna cross. Wide body, feel like John Gotti. Let's cut the fat.
Ah!
Are there comments? 0.2 GPA song. Reaction channels have not seen this yet. We have.
Wait, where's
You keep on jumping, Jack. We keep them running back. This is a revolution, nothing but evolution.
By the way, that's a fake gun.
Is he allowed to own one because of what we found out earlier? I don't know.
I don't think he's allowed to own a gun, but also that's a fake gun.
Evolution, nothing
You know how you can
but
just see it? Look at how light it is and how he's like just kind of, yeah, that's a toy.
Israeli contribution. The movement's always moving. R.I.P. Sean Roden.
I don't know who that is.
Dallas McCarver, they're the original monsters.
Ew.
Bro, you suck at rap. You really thought you were going to pivot to be a manosphere guy.
Yeah.
Me ain't shit sweet, except the Jews. And it got me geeked. The EQ got me loose.
I can't with this guy.
No. Everybody's muscling.
My guns out, they aren't registered. We bout the money.
My gun's out. They aren't registered. Okay, cool. Can you use one of those guns? Can you put one of those guns in your mouth?
I'm just saying things over the beat. Like he's not even.
By the way, he's really tough. He's having that gummy worm pre-workout.
Bro, don't dry scoop lit.
Dry
You're gonna
scoop-
shit
I
your
know.
insides.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Dry scooping make me go insane. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm
Bro, this was 2 years ago. He tried to go from this to some manosphere badass millionaire. This music video only has 29,000 views.
Also,
no one has found this
Can
yet.
I ask what the point of dry scooping pre-workout is when, like, you're not exactly going out of your way to avoid fluids and water at that point, right? I mean,
I think
like
it's
you're
just
supposed to be
mean.
drinking plenty of. Well, no, I know, but it's just like it's obviously stupid. It's like, are you when you're working out? Are you like, I can't take any more liquid? If there's one thing I don't want is any more fucking water added to my stuff. Like,
I want my pre-workout intake to be like eating a sleeve of saltines
Yeah,
just
yeah.
at once.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
this guy sucks dick.
Hold on. Oh my god. Is he doing goofy stuff?
Touching that cake, all our cuts supreme. I'm off that protein shake. This got him sizzling, tremble.
He thought this was gonna be so cool.
Mersh, he doesn't
Whoa!
even
Did you hear
suck.
that shoehorn?
Yeah.
Did you hear the shoehorn go back a little bit? Live in the gym. He's trying to make it fit.
Bro, you're making a rap song about bodybuilding. You're the
He's so cool.
cringest motherfucker
He's so
there is.
cool.
You're one of the cringest motherfuckers there is. I swear to Christ.
If you fuck with the team, we put you in the guillotine. No bars.
No filming in the gym.
Oh god.
No filming in the gym.
And you know it's like a Planet Fitness too. Probably can't even afford a good gym.
Hey guys, Joey Swole's here. I called the Planet Fitness that he works out, and I got his gym membership revoked. Okay, because
Cool.
the gym should be a positive place where I get to hawk my not working supplements.
This fucking dickhead is renting a Lamborghini SUV.
Oh, God damn it.
Probably fucking molesting little kids in it, you sick fuck.
You charmuta? You charmuta? I was going to move on, but I just got to hear a little bit more of the Bravo guy because he rules.
A very sad story because he said that this girl was just a fun-loving girl. You know, loved to laugh, loved to have a good time in school. And after that incident happened with Ben, and his brother and the piece of shit friend, right? It changed her, and she was never the same again.
And H was a very bubbly personality type girl. She was always smiling and always happy. I remember she was like one of the bubbliest people, personalities.
Until he met
And I mean, of course, who wouldn't be? You know, if that happened to anybody, you know, they would feel that way.
Podcast together, and while I was watching it, there was a part that I thought was very ironic. Was saying, you know, when a kid is a kid and he's growing up, what they experience as kids affect them their whole life.
You know, it's the first few years of a child's life is like when he's absorbing the most.
Right.
You know, so then it's like, you know, as he gets older, he has all this past trauma, and he doesn't realize like what's wrong with me. He's trying to figure out what's wrong with him.
So there's more information that's coming on this guy and the details of the things that he's been doing in his life to others. And, you know, he's taken a lot of heat online, a lot of hate. You know, you go to his social medias and they're all bombed with comments of hate. And the way he answered it and the way he addressed it is not the way to do things. You come clean as a man.
He's not. These people, you know, I'm just happy that they're these things are falling apart quicker than they used to.
They're not falling apart as fast as they're popping up, though, unfortunately. We got to move fast.
Do you think there's more?
Oh, God, they're everywhere.